Hello everyone and welcome to round 3 of the GTWS. Today we are in Italy at Monza in the Group C Porsche 962Cs. These things are epically quick but understeer really badly on soft tyres with a burn but no required pit stop. Let's see how we get on because I'm not confident this is going to go well. Round 3 then. Welcome to the Royal Park in Milan, also known as Monza, and we have got it's going to be an interesting one. No chicane layout in the 1988 962C Porsche, which is a Group C monster of a car. It's going to be a lot of slipstreaming in this. I have zero confidence going into this one. I really think this is going to be a round that by the end of the GTWS is going to be deleted from our score. I definitely feel this is going to be one of them. I can't see us getting anything out of this. But we'll see how we go. We'll give it a good chance. See how we go. I'm very low on confidence of Gran Turismo at the moment. I've taken a few pastings that you guys have not seen on camera, and it's starting to weigh in the mind a bit. This car is difficult. It's difficult to understand. It doesn't tip in like a normal Le Mans prototype. It's rapid in a straight line. And this is also a GTWS Grand Final throwback. This is from, I believe, the Berlin show. It must be from Berlin because it wasn't London. And this was their sprint race before the Nations Cup. They did this race as sprint. For the race rules themselves, no required pit stop. The tyres were burned 2 times the rate, the fuel burned 2 times the rate. I'm not expecting that to be an issue for this. We're not going to get a tow, which is slightly problematic. But we're not giving a tow either, so that's not too bad, I guess. Let's see how we get on our first final lap. Remember, no chicane means we don't do the first chicane. We do the second. And I can never remember the second chicane's name, but it's going to be chaos when we get there. The braking point is going to be full of cars. I do not expect any of us to get through the first turn in the race cleanly. So through the first chicane, which technically second, but down the first, into the first of the Lesmos. Lesmos today, not Degners. Oh, that's wide. So this car understeers on you in the worst spaces. For the second Lesmo, that's the corner for corner the most problems in practice. And up to Ascari. As we head down to the Parabolica. It's got a new name, this corner. It forever will be, and I refuse to call it better than anything else than the Parabolica, because the Parabolica is such a good name for this corner. Not the best banker lap you're ever going to see. It's actually a really bad banker lap. It's worse than normal practice laps. That by about a second, that's worse than normal practice laps. We are a Dixie off the pace, as I expected. We're going to get 2 more cracks at this, which is fine. A bit more aggressive at chicane this time. Not so wide at the first Lesmo. Got to avoid that curb. This is for any car really, and this is good advice for this track. Oh, what's he doing? You've got to avoid that curb in the apex of the second Lesmo, because it just bounces the car out every single time. Which always causes all sorts of misery. going to be an improvement for our second lap, but it's still nothing like I was doing in practice. I'm still a second off what I was in practice here. I'm really struggling with this. I knew I would be. I think it's burnout. I really do think I'm burnt out at the moment. The tyres are going to last the distance for a race. It's going to be tight at the end, but they should go the distance. Let's go purple middle sector. Where has that come from? Where on earth did that come from? We're improved massively for our last lap. Where did that put us? 6th. Where did that last lap come from? Or 7th? We're going to drop down the order a bit here, I think. No idea where that last lap come from. I'm still not convinced for the race, so. There'll be no rain to equalise this one. There'll be nothing like that. It'll be a straight 12-lap sprint in these things. But there will be carnage. There'll be places to make up in the carnage. I didn't want to be centre pack. If I was going to be in the middle of the pack, I'd rather be last than first. Because that first corner, that braking point, because we're going to be doing 200 mile an hour down to it, it's going to be awful. It's going to be absolutely awful. It's going to be a massive accident. I guarantee it. Let's look at our points table. Highest points available to us at 88. We need to be hitting around 5th or 6th, I think, maybe 4th, but I can't see it coming. I really do think this is a race that's going to be deleted once I saw the track. Monza is not one of my favourites. I thought this might be the issue. I'm not going to do the grid rundown. As you can see, a lot of cars have the same livery, so unless it's a different livery, I'm not going to talk anything about the livery. Because I'll just be saying, that's the Rothmans Porsche livery. That's the Rothmans Porsche. We don't want to do that for like 10 to 30 seconds of grid rundown. We don't want to do that. So I'm going to go away now. We're going to get the anthem. Let's see how this goes. So, shall we do some speed at the Temple of Speed? I think that's a good idea. Not that kind of speed, like flat line, straight, machine, engineered speed. Not the other speed. I know what I meant. Let's do a good rundown. I'm not going to mention any liveries unless they are unique. Richard 78 VK is up first for Slovakia. And then Hatzaloy for Spain in second, Totomali for Italy in third, Teske for Germany in fourth. Motorsport fan for Russia in the Advan Porsche there, Squidney for Spain in sixth. Then ourselves in our white and teal for Great Britain, our GTR for Belgium alongside Good Slow Man, or Slow Good Man for France in 9th, Pedro for Italy in 10th, Fitzy 666 for GB in 11th, and Jamal for Portugal in 12th. Once again for Russia, GTR for our first, Salvo for Italy in 14th. Ramori for Italy in 15th, a lot of Italian drivers this one, and El Diablo 37 for France, bringing up the rear. 12 laps at Monza in Group C Monsters. I'm not convinced this is going to go well, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, how many cars are going to be piled up at turn 1? How many? Out of the Curva Grande up to the chicane, how many people are going to have a big jump? The flyover is in. Here's the countdown, and we are green at Monza. Everybody tuck in. I love the no chicane for a flyover, because you just get more to flyover. There's already contact up ahead. There's bump drafting through Curva Grande, which is not recommended. Here we go then. And we're up to 3rd. The slipstream feels like it's on. I didn't take the slipstream settings here. Good job I backed off there, mate. I was having the front of my car off. He was like going to cut the nose off clean then. Not a position I expected to find us in after that one, but we take it. We do have a tow. No, we don't. We don't have a tow. We have a car coming at us from behind. It will be on top of us at the chicane. I missed a braking point. That's a reset. Okay, back to where we started. I was too busy watching the mirrors and I missed my braking point. Quite a few cars around us with penalties, which is interesting. I thought he was braking early, so I broke early. Oh, there's that curb chucking me out again, and we hold it on the AstroTurf then. Settle down, Viv, settle down. Let's work the tow and get away from the cars behind us, I think, yeah? How's fuel looking? Ah, fuel's grand. Double overtake executed brilliantly. Take that, France. Revolutionise that. Oh, there's a bit of carnage up ahead. There's contacts up ahead. I don't know where he was going around the Scary then, but oh, the French are going to come at me now. Oh no. I take it back, France. I take it back. Are they going to bump draft me, or are they both going to overtake me? Is that what's going to happen? Am I going to get bump drafted or overtaken? I'm going to get overtaken. I can see it coming a mile off. I'm going to sit on the inside here for Curva Grande. Just try and fend them off a little bit. Survive that one. For now. I need to catch up to the car ahead of me to get the toe off him, to fight off the French. I need motorsport fans' help. Can you slow down for a second just to give me a toe? I'd appreciate it, because they're closer this time than they were last time. Oh, they both got penalties. They're not closer, they both had penalties. Okay. We take that. And I'm in practice lap time range as well, which is also good. This has worked out so much better than I expected so far. We're just about halfway though, so don't speak too soon. Let's focus on what we've still got to do. We've got a lot of race ahead of us. I do feel I was on the limits of what was acceptable for that chicane then, in terms of track limits. Those two are having a right old scrap. There's a French Civil War happening behind us and I'm missing it. Not the greatest run through Ascari. But the car ahead has just served a penalty. So, we will get a toe. Which is what I've wanted for a little while. I'm not close enough for the toe. Oh no. And they are running like a stir behind within half a second of us, and that gap is going to evaporate all the way down to the chicane. We're going to take the inside of Curva Grande again, as we did last time, and just hope. Motorsport fan has a moment. He has two moments. We're up to third again. Yay, we're back where we were earlier. A bit tiny for Ascari, but Richard's behind us now. He's a new one to add to the party. He is much closer than the French have been. I'm not going to be able to defend this one. This one I'm not going to be able to defend. He'll be beyond this before Curva Grande. Pull the old Oscar Piastri on him. Fighting for our life for third here. The leaders are coming much more in touch with us. I got tapped through there. He hit me on the way through. So if we worked with Richard, we can catch the leaders. It could be doable. Maybe Snow Goodman wants to work with us. Where is he going? How that? What? He's just like his controller just like, yeah, I'm just going straight. We're not catching the leaders again, though. We have got purple first, personal best second sector. Richard is the fastest car on track. So sticking with him would be really good. Our first trip into the 127s of the race. Well, I'm not sticking with him. What is interesting to me is that I've hardly had a toe in this race at any point, and we still keep going purple in Sector 1. Now Sector 1 is basically a straight line to the chicane. Big twitch from the car behind them. We're losing pace to the cars ahead of us. I'd bite your hand off for a top 5 today. I really would. Three to go, including this one. Tyres definitely going. We're going to be in trouble here, I think. We're having a very bad lap. I think I hit every single curb I could possibly hit for a Scari then. Patient on the throttle for the exit parabolic, and that turn is getting harder and harder to leave a good line out of every single time. Slow Goodman definitely has the run on us this time, and he'll get us most probably before or during Curva Grande. He's going to go now. He pulls out on the slipstreams, just the speed's just not there all of a sudden. Had to lift through Curva Grande as he touched. Never ever ever trust anyone side by side in a rank B lobby or Gran Turismo at Curva Grande. Gonna serve the penalty, which means he's gonna get the run on us out of Parabolica again. That's worked quite well in his favour actually. I should have stayed behind him. Bollocks. Oh well. Too little, too late, my friend. He tried to give me as as little space as possible, but he was respectful about it, and I respect that. Well, I did say I wanted around 4th, but I didn't think it was possible, but it looks like it could be on. Through the Parabolica for the last time. Well, I don't know what to say to that. That was a really good performance. But thank them. Thank you very much for joining us for this round of the GTWS. Don't forget, a new episode is up on Saturday nights. Please check it out. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time.